So let's try the chase pattern on just to get a rep. Don't let the scratches disorient you.
No, it's the beat.
Just keep,
like every DJ Premier beat ever. Just push through it.
Move.
Yeah. Primo will do that to you when you practice on Primo beats. That's unacceptable for me, but because of the time constraints, I will take it.
That was good.
I will take it.
That was really good.
Better shall be done.
Awesome job.
Focus is a hell of a fucking thing, you know.
It is. It
when
really
you've
is.
not focused in forever, it's a problem. I can ask you a dumb question, like really quick dumb question. What's your feel on portablism? I had an interesting convo with
on what?
Portablism, I think is what
the portable.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the portable stuff. Trying to figure out a way to say this. I think that, look, if you want to train the same hand over and over again to do the same things, then knock yourself out.
Scratch me and shit.
Yeah. Like I feel like, are you really growing when you're sitting down on a portable turntable and just kind of
doing the same
thing over and over again? I don't know. For me, this art is about connecting with music and then figuring out a way to expand on that connection. And if you just have an and a looper, there's what's so much inspiration that you're gonna get out of that. Like, inspiration comes when you listen and you're sitting down and Premier's fucking up "Stick Up Kids is out to tax," and then you're listening to the rhymes and the beat and you're like, that's where the inspiration comes. But if you're just scratching over a looper that doesn't change, you just become like a zombie, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So
I have a few friends who are trying to get me into it because, and you realize I haven't even asked you about, I was saying to you like earlier this week, but I think I want to have a little convo on cutter. You, as I said, I didn't like beat juggling because I didn't know it. So it wasn't that I don't like it because I don't like it. It's I don't know it, therefore I don't know if I like it. And even though I'm slow right now, even though my physiology is off, even though my speed is not anywhere near it even used to be, or maybe ain't close to you, you've made me appreciate this enough that you realize last class what we're doing. So I just wanted to know because I've been flirting with it for like 2 years because I just have all the pressures of people outside like, yo, you need to get one of these turntables, blah, blah, blah. And my buddy has one home my hand and he's like, yo, you need to, da, da, da. I feel you. Trust me, Rob, this is not wasted.
Yeah, no. And my thing is, look, I'm not saying that if you are one of those portable turntablists that, you know, you're a nerd or you're corny.
You're not being derogatory.
You know, I'm not being derogatory at all.
I think what you said that nailed it to me, Rob, to shorten it for you said, well, to me. So for you,
right,
it's not the place and space orally that you want to be in.
If you want to be creative.
Correct. If
you want to be creative,
there's not much you're gonna create without loop on that app.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to be creative, fucking throw on 2 copies of John Davis's I Can't Stop and scratch to that. Because see, the thing is when you're scratching breaks, there's no time to think or like fall into this trance. When you're scratching over loopers and you're using an for example, what happens is after a couple of minutes, you're just kind of in a trance.
You get locked into,
and you get locked into like a range of movement, and then you stop, and then it's like you just scratch for an hour, and what did you accomplish?
That's how I feel about my scratches right now. As I said, to have a cadence problem, I'm locked into it, but I understand where you're coming from.
But when you scratch breaks, dude.
No, but this whole thing has been positive because like all the beats we've used are close enough to some of these, and I've never heard them before. That they're forcing me into thinking and feeling and
just like really becoming one and harmonizing with the music. You know what I mean? Not just an sound. So like when you listen to breaks, like this is musicianship. You have different, like you got mad shit going on. You got the horn, the drummer, the singer, and congos and different. You're not realizing it, but what's happening is your psyche is responding to this stuff, and that's where you feel the impulses to do things. As you're listening, you just start reacting. Man, the horn is fucking flipping this fucking cadence. What if I do that with my scratches? Right, exactly. You know what I mean? And you're not just there in comparison to like a portablist, right?
You're not quantized.
You're not just there over a looper. It just becomes like redundant to me. You know what I mean? So I feel practicing with breaks is the way to go when it comes to scratching. That is fun. That to me is more fun than fucking doing this shit. I'm sorry, but like if you grab,
no, I feel it, and I understand now why I'm stuck where I'm stuck, because I'm not a looper guy, but I am cut into a lot of let's call it Ableton quantized beats, and the ones that I probably am the most musical on are the ones that are most musical.
Right.
So like one of my favorite beats is T.I.'s ASAP. And it's because of the instrumentation and the musicianship. The game and Lil Wayne's My Life is actually a really nice piano based track that I also like to cut to because of that. What you just did there explains a lot to me.
It's just fun.
Yes.
Now, granted, doing this. I could scratch over loopers. That's no problem. But my thing is like, it's not taking me anywhere. It's like it's the same looper over and over again, and I'm basically practicing rudiments.
Correct.
But when you scratch over a break, you don't have time to think rudiments. You're just
doing.
You're following inspiration.
You're in a street fight. You're not any dojo.
Right. Exactly.
This is not the kata.
Exactly.
This is the.
Exactly. That's a great analogy.
Don't
Like
punch in the face.
when you're in a street fight, what you practiced in the JoJo kind of it more or less gives you an overall understanding of like
your root movements.
yeah, what your root movements need to be.
You don't know what the next movement
But you don't know what the guy's gonna do. But when you practice the same punch, the same kick every time, you just become like a robot.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like practicing over breaks forces you to then move according to your intuition. Whereas when you're practicing over a looper, you're just moving from rote memory, like what your mind knows you're capable of.
You see this convo?
Yeah.
I'm hated back home for this convo.
Oh man, I'm hated for it by so many people.
Hey, so
but
late.
my thing is like, I'm just trying to.
I'm hated for this
It's like
convo back home.
there's a reason why Qbert, Mixmaster Mike, D Styles, in the realm of scratching are where
they
they're
are.
right.
Yeah, and
there's a reason for that.
This is what it sounds like. It's all them breaks.
Mike, Qbert, those guys, when I met them, they were cutting breaks. They were cutting like electro songs and getting busy. They weren't just scratching over a beat that loops itself over and over again. You might see them do that now, but they're so refined.
They beyond that. They like Obi-Wan.
Right.
I feel
they're so beyond anything that like what the typical looper portabilist DJ does, that you could give them a looper, but they still tap into their self-expression, right? They put music into it. Exactly. So for you to understand how to put music into your scratches, scratch to music. A looper is not music. It's just a beat that doesn't change. That's why they call it a looper. It just keeps looping. You want to be a musician. We call ourselves turntablists. Then fucking listen to music. Work with music.
I need you home. I just for this convo to me is gonna be worth whatever the fuck is gonna sink me in the bank. This is gonna be worth it.
That's real, man.
This is gonna be worth it. Let's go. One last.
One last. So what you're gonna go home thinking about is adding a fill to the chase pattern. See, so now you're adding a fill as you're chasing.
Yeah, I know, but I just didn't understand how to get it.
Yeah.